Stop trying to be perfect. Seriously, stop. Yeah, I know it sounds harsh, but listen, this is exactly why you're stuck. Every day you sit there, waiting, hesitating, thinking just one more tweak. You're losing time you'll never get back, and that's killing your momentum, your growth, your results. We all want to stand out, to be seen, to do everything right, to be perfect. And don't get me wrong, aiming high is good, but chasing perfection, that's a trap. A trap that makes you freeze, a trap that keeps you stuck, a trap that keeps you watching other people while your own work sits unfinished. You scroll, you compare, you measure yourself against someone else's highlight reel. Your own projects, they just sit there waiting, waiting for you to feel ready, waiting for you to feel perfect. And the truth, you'll never feel perfect. Yesterday, I was making a video. I could have finished it in 30 minutes. 30 minutes, but did I? Nah! I spent 2 days tweaking, rewatching, fixing tiny details no one's ever gonna notice, multitasking, procrastinating, doing everything except actually sitting down and doing it. When I sat down, I tweaked it so much that it took me so much longer than it should have. That's perfection creeping in. Here's the thing, perfection isn't bad. Wanting to do well isn't bad. But what usually happens is people get stuck on tiny details no one's ever gonna notice. That little voice inside your head, just one more fix, just one more tweak. Before you know it, you've wasted hours, days, and the work is still unfinished. That stops people from actually creating anything real. And it doesn't feel bad at first, but deep down, you feel the guilt, that frustration, that knowing you could do more. You start a project, everything's ready, scripts ready, setups ready, camera's good, mindset is there, everything should just work, and then a line doesn't feel smooth, a transition looks off, music isn't sync, lighting isn't perfect, and suddenly you freeze, you tinker, you tweak, hours slip by, and eventually you stop, or worse, you think, I'll fix this tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes the day after, and the week. And before you know it, the project sits there collecting dust and the cycle repeats. Have you ever done this? You stayed up all night fixing one tiny line, perfecting a thumbnail, adjusting a clip for hours, and all that time, nothing gets finished. Nothing moves you forward. You're doing more but making less. And the worst part, you know it. You feel it. That little voice inside your head isn't lying. It knows you could do so much more. It knows you're capable, but perfection whispers louder than the real voice. It makes you doubt. It makes you hesitate. It convinces you nothing is ever good enough. Even when it is. That's the trap. That's the pain. That's the thing holding you back. Think about it. Maybe it's homework, a project, a video, a game, maybe a song. You sit there staring at it, tinkering, tweaking, thinking, just one more tweak, one more edit, one more hour, then tomorrow you do it again, and the day after, and you feel guilty, you feel behind, and all the while, nothing actually gets finished. Have you ever hit a wall, a mistake, a problem? Instead of continuing, you start tweaking small details, doing more but producing less. You don't need perfection, you just need to finish. That's it. That's all anyone's ever asking of you. Finish it, ship it, move on. Here's the hard truth. Perfection is a lie. Finishing actually moves you forward. Doing the work teaches you. Finishing builds momentum. Finishing shows results. Perfect? Perfect just keeps you waiting. Keeps you scared. Perfect keeps you imagining a better version of your work that will never exist. Perfect keeps you still. It keeps you comfortable. And comfort is the killer of growth. Here's the thing, you don't need more time, you don't need better tools, you don't need perfect ideas. You need to sit down, start, screw up, finish it, and learn as you go. That's how you actually get better. That's how you actually make content. That's how you make anything really in life. Not by waiting for perfect, but by actually doing. So stop trying to be perfect, start, finish, post it, and then do it again. And yes, the next one won't be perfect either, but that's fine because you're not here to be perfect. You're here to make something real, to grow, to move, to get better every day. Stop chasing perfection, start chasing progress. And one day, you'll look back and you'll see how far you've gone, how much you've actually accomplished, how much you've actually grown. That's the real win. Not perfection, but by doing the work, even when it's rough, even when it's hard, even when it's messy. That's where the results live. That's where growth lives. That's where your future self will thank you. So stop perfecting, start doing.